Okay, hopefully we got it now. Man, I'll tell you, setting up audio on a stream is like like to be able to broadcast it and hear it and whatever else, levels, insane. Plus microphone integration, I don't know if it's easier with PC, probably so, but my god, dude. My god. I think we got it now, though. So this is like I had it set up the way I have it right now, where it's working for me prior to even beginning, and then it just wasn't working. And then, so I tried an alternative method, and that was working, and then it didn't work when I started the stream. So we have to go back to the original method, which works again for some reason. I don't know, but we're gonna knock on wood right there, and we're gonna call it good. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, I already have a file. Interesting. Can I not? You can't use the D-pad on this? Wow. All right, we'll erase that. Should I go with Queasy, or should I go with Link, the old fashioned? This is bad. Why does it force you to use the stick? Plus it's so touchy because it's Nintendo. Okay, we'll go Queasy. We'll go, man, look at that. We'll go Queasy, all capitals. Because I believe names are typically all capitals in the text dialogue. I don't think you can skip this either. I feel like this game was kind of a departure from other man, you know what? That suspend menu thing is irritating. From other 64 games at the time, because like yeah, a lot of them, like you play like Quest 64 or Super Mario 64, other than like trees and maybe certain objects, you had basically fully 3D environments. Whereas this game used a lot of the pre-rendered for interior spaces. Come hither. Hopefully the audio isn't too low. It seemed like it was really low on this game. Man, this was amazing at the time. I wonder if I can just crop that out without messing up the whole everything. Or is it distracting? I don't know. Maybe it's not distracting. This is the low budget stream. Everyone knows that. I guess names aren't all capitals. I could have swore they were. I'm interested to see what the controls are like in this, because I have not. I had a file, but I haven't really played this. I think maybe I watched the opening movie and was like, that's enough. It is nice to be free of the N64 blurry graphics. It's a little blurry. Text is a little blurry. Man, I never noticed. Yeah, that's pretty good. So let's see. Camera. There's map. Z target. Okay, Z target is that. That's good. Camera is. So the C buttons must be the right stick. Get going. Okay, so everyone knows. How do you roll? There you go. Okay. Everyone knows you got to get the money first. Grab. So you gotta throw the rocks. There's one. Started the day with $0 in hand. 0 doll hairs. I wish I knew the speed run tactic for this part. Do like this. I forget what we have to get, like 50 or something. 5-0. Nothing. Alright, let's go. Swords in here, right? The S word. God, this camera, dude. I guess we're just gonna... Oh, okay. We're just gonna have to Z target to straighten it out. There we go. Not really that secure of a place to leave a sword, you know, an actual sword. It's not even a locked chest or anything. Any of these children could have, you know, rolling boulder be damned. They could have grabbed this sword. Alright. Menu. Wait, did we save? I guess we should save, right? Save, yes. A to decide. So now... There, okay, that's attack. Alright. We're cooking now. Is there like a chest over here? No, but there's a 5 rupee right there. 5-star rupee. I better go this way, right? I'll have to get ran over. Oh, there's another 5-star rupee right there. Definitely take that. Halfway there, just like that. We don't have to listen to Malin's jokes about how we don't have a sword and whatnot. Nice, that was like a double rupee there. Oh man, I remember cutting that sign up the first time. That was amazing. You can cut the sign in half. Depends on how you slice it too. Okay, so there's always some money in here. Oh, I can't cut that one, I guess. And then there's like a house. It doesn't have some pots in it. Yeah. I don't think, yeah, you can't take the sword out in the house. Can you? No, you can't. Just come in your house, break your pots, you know. Leave, that's all. 41. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can hop across that bridge or whatever. Or I can just, you know, cut these again. Can't cut the arrow signs for some reason. Oh man, this camera's gonna take some getting used to. Golly. Okay. Gotta have it totally straight. Otherwise, yeah, hopefully we don't have to do any kind of fast maneuvering here, because there we go. So, now that should be enough to make a purchase of a shield. Look over here. Use your Z targeting. Yeah, nice. Very good. Okay. Talk to the owner. Don't need to do that. Oh, I only needed 40. Well, dang, we're just raking in wealth already. Unskippable explanation. No, we would not like to purchase anything else. However, we will be equipping said shield. And now we can just go straight in. No questions asked. Look at this guy. The classic drawn on fingers. Very good. Good grief. Man, what were they thinking with these with these faces? Grumble, grumble. Alright. That's over with. And now, you know, just a few paces beyond the village, we have imminent, you know, fatal danger here. Get them sticks. Yes, oh, you can skip it. Alright, good. So, where do we want the sticks? I would say there. Probably so. Alright, tuck yourself in. Time for another unskippable cutscene in which you must mash through the dialogue. Verily, thou hast felt it. I don't know that thy and thou are interchangeable. I think it's just thou. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this? I just imagine, when did this come out? 96? 8-year-old me, like, reading that sentence. Yeah, sometimes he said thy there as a substitute for you. But I feel like that's not appropriate. Maybe in some context, I don't know. Not an old English expert. Alright. Anything with spider webs in this game used to scare the fucking piss out of me when I played this. In fact, this game really, like, I didn't really have, like, a fear of spiders or anything until I played this, and the Skulltulas startled me. And, because I didn't know they were there. And then one of them dropped down. I'll show you the exact spot where it happened. Oh my god. Are we playing Tekken here? But yeah, it traumatized me. Hated spider. I made it through the entire game after that, avoiding the Skulltulas at all costs. Like, I found all these workarounds to where I wouldn't have to. I could take them out from a distance or get around them or whatever. What is going on here? Those guys, I mean, they still gross me out. I don't really care now, but I guess I'll take this heart, quite frankly. This is a good piece of music. Nice little ambient music. Honestly, that's really the best music, is all the dungeon music. The overworld music, not so much. Okay, these guys, let's first of all, we'll equip that sucker right there. Look at this wall. A rough surface. Maybe we can climb it. Okay. First we need whatever's in this chest. Which, this is either the map or the slingshot. I feel like it's the map. It is the map. Because you're thinking, oh man, it's going to be something to take these spiders out. But it ain't. It's a map. You can open it, telling me how to open doors now. Mars Eternal in the house. Mars Eternal's got to tell me if the sound setup is acceptable, because I have no clue. It was a saga. How do you that's what it is. Okay, and then I don't think we want to kill this guy. We just want to scare him. Yeah, there we go. These guys are pretty cute, I gotta say. Pretty cute. Nintendo's always good at the cute stuff. Sound. Oh yeah, the sound is nice. Okay, it's good. Good thing. Isn't there? There's some shit down here, isn't there? You know you can remove that bar at the bottom too. Oh, can I? How the hell do you do it? How the hell do you do it? I really want to do it. What do you have to, like, click some shit? I have no idea. You know, it's a shame they couldn't. I think you've said it before. It's one of the menus. It's like remove on-screen control. Okay, let's see. Change controls. No, it ain't that. Let's go back to the base menu. All right, we'll give it a shot. Create suspend point. But yeah, I think you always said, like, why is it that, or it's kind of their trump card is to show controls in game. Is that it? To come out with the Zelda remaster or whatever. That's all it takes away. Like, that's stupid. It's the Zelda remaster that would be, full 16:9 HD everything. I guess this is HD kind of not even upscale. It's just HD view. I don't even know. Okay, slingshot. I guess that does look a little better. It makes it slightly larger. Slingshot. Do you want it on the bottom? I feel like I want it there. That feels right to me. Slingshot. Oh, good. It's inverted. See, I always make that point too. Is that back in the day, inverted was the only option. So how the hell do you shoot this thing then? Okay. Inverted was the only option. We didn't do any of this non-inverted stuff. Play GoldenEye, default settings, inverted. Get used to it. Okay. So, now we can just blast these guys. And there might even be another one. There is. All the way up there. They'll do a full remake, but throw it on the DS or something. Didn't they do that? They did that, like, Master Quest or whatever. Because, yeah, this would probably be bigger than Final Fantasy VII Remake, honestly. You know the way the Nintendo boys are. Alright, yeah, right here. I think this is what got me when I was a child. When I was a small child, I didn't notice that shadow on the floor right there. I don't want this. How do I put this away? There we go. I don't want that either. Just put it away. There we go. I want this. There we go. I didn't notice this shadow on the floor here, and I ran up to that, and this guy right here dropped down in my face and scared the crap out of me. And that was that. I could not play this game for a minute. So, I mean, look at that. Look at that. It's scary even now. He's icky. Look, he's icky. I don't even want to go near him. He's icky. It's those legs. I think it's more than anything, yeah, it's those legs. They're icky. Don't like it. But anyway, that was my childhood trauma there. I'm not going to fight them all now because they're just going to respawn, I believe. Yeah, there's one there. See, and then that's the thing. You're going through the game and you're like, wait a minute. These guys are everywhere. What am I going to do? They cried for that game for decades. Yeah, the Super Mario RPG remake. Yeah, that was a big deal. So what do we do here? We got what do we do here? Something to do with that torch there. Oh man, the stick. The stick is Nintendo has terrible thumbsticks. Come on. Come on. There you go. Zelda survival horror. The game was kind of scary, I mean, at the time. Especially when you get to those zombie dudes when you become an adult. Alright. Yeah, come here. Oh, man. I'm still getting used to these controls. Okay, we'll take the stick. I guess they give you that in case you fail repeatedly here. The seeds. Alright. Seeds can be used to stun enemies as well, I believe. You like throw it at the ground. It's like those 4th of July things. You throw them on the ground, they pop. The compass. Alright, so compass tells you where you're at on the map, as you can see. Alright, here's another Skulltula that's going to drop down. Can we just shoot his ass? Doesn't do much damage, probably, right? Probably takes like 3. No, just 2. Same as ever. The sword is so short. It's like you end up taking damage just because the sword is so short. Okay, so now we want to do this. Oh, that just opens the door. That's all. Can I? How do you? Oh, I'm gonna have to activate the platforms again. Oh yeah, the gold sculpture. I forgot about these dudes. You get them gold tokens right there. And then you give them to that horrifying guy or whatever that collects them. Or no, it's like the Skulltula family in that house. Oh yeah, that's no good. I didn't like that part either. Obviously, but at least they were nice. But they were even more disgusting looking. Just generally Skulltulas, that was my least favorite part of this game, and they put them frickin' everywhere, as you can see. Very good. Alright, so that was that door. Is there another door? No, that is all. That is all. So I think all we gotta do now, man, see, in my mind, this part took like a year. Like, to get to this point. Because now what we need to do is fall through this hole in the floor here. The webs. I don't think there's anywhere else I need to go up here. It doesn't go any higher. That is crazy. You know, because playing this as a kid, it was like, why didn't that work? Hey, hey, hey. Why did... Okay, I guess I wasn't exactly on. Yeah, I thought this was like a long-ass dungeon, but evidently not. Skullwalchula. Skullwalchula. Who was the person who named the animals in this universe? Yeah, that right there, that's a Skullwalchula. Alright. There we go. Get out of the water. Kill this guy. Good aim. Alright, so from here, gotta go over here. Oh shit. There's a, oh, that's a gold one. They don't hurt you. I don't think. I guess I should kill it just to make sure. I don't think you can even target them though. You have to just, yeah. Perfect. Man. Gotta get used to A and B and stuff. Freaking Nintendo controls all backwards, of course. Okay, so why am I not able to get on there? Isn't that how you do it? Yeah, that's what you do. You have to like... Oh, duh. Okay. You literally just walk over here. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll kill this guy. Come on. So, now, gotta take this. Let's figure out a pathway here. Okay, so we just go straight down and then hop over. And then whack. And then put it away real quick so you don't lose it. Alright, good. Put it in your pocket. It doesn't set anything on fire. Good to go. Puts the fire right out. Okay, this dude... I don't know if you have to kill these guys now. Or do they still talk to you? Yeah, they still talk to you. Forgive me, master. Unless you punish them. Oh, that's right, the proper order. Isn't it like 2-1-3? 2-3-1. You think I'm a traitor? Don't ask me. Ask them. I forget what those guys are called. Deku scrubs. He might be the best one. I like that. He's introspective. Do you think I'm a traitor? I don't know. Okay, so 2-1-3. 2-3-1, excuse me. I'm already forgetting. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. But there's some interesting things underwater. I bet not. You don't really do a lot of diving in this game. Oops, did not want to do that. It's hard having the C buttons tied to a stick because it's very imprecise. As opposed to, just the individual buttons. Okay. So I think now. Yep. That wasn't too bad. Okay, now this guy. Man, I gotta think about the controls like every time. See, I think this is a good example of how I got around those guys on my first playthrough, because I think I figured out that he wouldn't drop down if you went all the way over here, and you could see his back from here, and you could shoot him with the slingshot. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. And this small boy can push this giant this giant stone block with ease. Pay attention. There we go. No issues. No issues at all. Alright, so what do we got here? God, I keep doing that. Come on. So what, you just light the two torches? That doesn't seem too bad. If you can light the torch on fire here. If you can light the stick on fire, I should say. Put it away. Okay, this... not really any point to that, was there? Oh, crap. Oh, this is a sneak preview of the boss. Holy shit. I don't even remember how you beat the boss, honestly. You shoot him in the eye or something like that. Was that the whole point of this room, just to show you that? God. I keep wanting to press the bumper. Alright. Come on. Enter. Good old 1996 camera controls. Or 97, whatever this was. Camera controls? What camera controls? So, what do we gotta do here? Push the block into the water, and then you can light your stick on fire and hop across, and then light the web from there. Sounds like a good sound. Alright. Oh, camera, come on. And we saved our stick. Alright, what was it? 2, 3, 1, right? So, 2. 2. 3. 1. And then he's going to tell us all about it. How did you know our secret? How irritating. The coup de grace. While she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. In order to kill the queen, this is what you do. And it tells you there's a boss fight right there. Okay, so let me get this straight. Okay, so we got, what do we got here? Z target and then shield is the other one. Z target, shield. Z target, shield. Let's remember that. Hopefully I don't have to do some fast slingshot maneuvers here, because that ain't happening. I think you gotta find her in here, right? Oops. Oh my god. Just, yeah, there you go. Just go up. Okay, perfect. The division symbol. It's a big Ed Sheeran fan here. Okay, Z target. Oh, I guess not. So what do you do? Oh yeah, you're supposed to shoot her. Shoot her in the eye when she does that. Okay, and then did that do anything? I don't think that did anything. Okay, there we go. I'm probably gonna get killed here, aren't I? I don't remember how to do this. Okay, she disappears, right? Unless you stay close, then she, yeah. I think she drops like minions down too. Oh, you can see her eye from here. Yeah, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Although the minions will probably give me some, God, I so badly want to use some camera controls, but you can't do it. There ain't none. Yeah, maybe you guys will give me some hearts. There's a heart. Okay. Just to be safe. Alright, now where's this guy at? Excuse me, girl. She's pissed. She is pissed. Okay. So she's gonna hang down and then let's see if we can get this. There we go. Okay, didn't die. Stunning. It's kind of a cool first boss, honestly. I like that boss. It's a good boss. It's not like super easy. Man, this is, I forgot, like, they give you the heart containers after you beat the boss. I remember there was one, like, the first time I played this where I went straight into the light right here without grabbing the heart. And you can't, I don't think you can get it back. It's just gone. You need those hearts. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. See, I don't think that, wouldn't it just be that? Well, maybe thy, it's like your. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Yet more to tell thee. Wouldn't it be to tell thou? I don't know. Wouldst thou listen? No. Should have just said no. A wicked man of the desert. Wicked desert dwellers. File sorcerer's powers. I always thought this looked pretty impressive. The way the rain looks. They figured out a way to make that look really good, even in the 90s when this came out. Her strong, flaming arms. Beautiful. Three golden goddesses. Likely ban evader restricted. Suspicious user. We're gonna ban this guy. I don't know if that'll even show up in the chat. frankly speaking. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Don't even suffer him. Don't even suffer him, man. The death curse upon me. It sapped my power. Wow. So even in his dying moments, the mustachioed Deku tree is making jokes. Making puns. Link had to sit down for that one. Okay. Now the future depends upon thee. Why not thou? I don't get it. And now it's ye. Goodbye. All right. And she just says, let's go. She's just ready to go right away. No mourning. What did you do? I killed him. How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. Yeah, that's right. You better get out of here. You're next. So, I don't think there's any more business to attend to in here. I mean, I could go in the Lost Woods, but I don't even know if that's necessary yet. I think we want to just go. Just get out of here. While we're in Cutscene City here. Good old Saraya. I don't know how you say her name. Any Link Saraya shippers around here? All right, we got the Ak. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, we're almost done with Cutscene City. Gotta book it though. I don't want to get stuck out at night here. And the amazing open world that no one had seen before. Here it is. Oh yeah, the Owl Man. forget what this guy's name is. Oh yeah, he likes to fake you out here. Did you get all that? And you're sitting there mashing and you hit no. He's going to repeat it again. So yes, we got all that. Alright. Many a time have I done that. Just smashing through the dialogue and then you end up repeating it again. It's already sunset, jeez. Can we do, yeah, this speeds you up, doesn't it? Gotta get to the castle before the gate goes up. Not nearly as big as as I remember it. This was just a gigantic area. There was no comparison. Come on. Come on, we can make it. We can make it. Alright, good. Made it. Made it. And it's still daytime. Okay, very well done. Who's in here? This is the room with all the pots, isn't it? Yeah. This is where you fill up your wallet. Spent many hours trying to knock those ones off from the top there. Alright, what's he got to say about that? I'm so bored. The market. So, what do we need to do here? We need to go... What is going on? Look at this guy. Please, sell me something. I won't be doing that. Oh yeah, it's what's-her-face. I think this is my ship right here. I forget her name. What is her name? Oh, this is Malin. I thought Malin was the boy from the village that blocks your way. Yeah, we're yeah, get that milk. All right, we're Malin Link shippers. Man, what is going on here? Oh yeah, doesn't this dog like chase you or something, or it runs after you? The mask shop. If you want to get into that whole sub game, we're gonna go into the bazaar. Oh, this is the potion shop. Well, they might have some stuff in here. Poe. Someone who is crazy about weird things like this. Fish. Bottle bug. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do in this game. I forget. There's all kind of submissions, side quests. Bizarre. Man, this guy's looking bizarre. Look at that. Okay. We just want the shield. Oh, I don't have enough. How do I not have enough? After all that. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to go smash some more pots real quick. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Huff, huff. I'm late, yeah. See, I don't know, you know. I mean, this has always been one of my favorite games. I'm not a big Zelda guy, not a big Nintendo guy. but it was always, you know, the atmosphere, especially of the dungeons and the linking worlds that you go to that was appealed to me. But man, some of the stuff is just just looking at it is pretty lame. You know, he's late for an important date. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. So let's go back to said bazaar. And we're gonna buy the shield. I don't think you find the shield anywhere, so I think you do have to buy it. You definitely do find Deku shields out and about. Would you like to buy something else? No, I would not. So we don't necessarily want to equip the shield just yet. In fact, where is it? There it is. Because I guess I should save, right? I should do a double save. I should do a save state and a... Yes, we're going to save. And we're going to do a save state. Right there. Look at these guys just spinning. Should I visit the mask shop? Let's go in the mask shop. He's got nothing yet, right? What a strange shop. Yeah, it's not open yet. You get that Pikachu mask. I always like the exterior. This part right here is very nice. Very peaceful. The Temple of Time. Temple of Time. Alright. Nothing I can do yet, right? Clip through the door. Go straight to being an adult. Can't you do that? It's one of those things you can do. So, okay, we've seen it all here. But we do have to go meet the princess. As directed by so-and-so. Look at sweet little Mal in there doing her little sing-song. And it's going to be nighttime. I can't remember if dudes come out at night and attack you in this area. He's got the rotating head. Time flows normally. No, I'm good. I don't need to hear that again at all. No offense. That guy is huge too. Look at that. That would be terrifying. So let's go up here first, if you will. If you will. There we go. The moon is high. So this will get us past the gate. You know, because of course nobody's watching inside the gate here. Nobody. Why would someone do that? Let's go right through the door. Because if the guards see you, you get thrown out instantly. Now I'm pretty sure in here there's like a fairy fountain or something. I guess I could have bought a bomb in the shop and okay, so I think, how do you do this here? Just go right around. It was tough to tell where the guards were because you know, you don't really have full camera control. But that was impressive, I gotta say. Okay, now, oop. guess we'll drop down. So let's have a look-see here. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, so there's guards there. That's it. So we're going to get in the water. And just scoot on by. And then we can get out over here. If we need to. Let's take a look. Yeah, we need to. And then this guy's asleep. Oh, that's right. Damn. We have to get a chicken. How do you get a chicken? This Mario. It's literally Mario. Do you get the chicken at the ranch? Because you got to get a chicken to wake him up. And then he'll move out of the way. You can't just, you know, hit him with your sword or something. Link is too nice for that. Damn, could have saved some time if I had remembered that. So we're just going to get caught here. Yeah, there, that's fine. Just get me out of here. Okay, so get the chicken. Oh, here she is. Going to the castle. Do you mind finding my dad? I already did. Ah. Okay. Set it to C and see what happens. I don't think you can hatch it like just right off the bat, can you? Doesn't work. You have to wait for it to hatch? I don't remember. Does she say anything else? Okay, I accidentally skipped all of it. To incubate it. Do you have to wait like a day or something? Something like that. Well, alright, in any case. What else can we do in the meantime? What else can we do in the meantime? I can't exactly go to the Gorons yet. I guess we just got to do this. You know what? I'm gonna try to buy a bomb and see if I can blow up that that rock while we're at it. Get some more dough real quick. Just missing every time. That should be enough, right? $35 rupees. Yeah, we'll do that. Can't get this now. Oh, you have to have a bag. Ugh. Guess so much for that. Okay, well, perhaps the egg will just hatch on its own. We'll see. We'll go back to that spot. Because I mean, the days are only like 5 minutes in this game, so. Ooh, didn't want to do that. Luckily, didn't take any damage, surprisingly. See, it's already sunset again. Like, didn't the sun just come up like 2 seconds ago? So you want to kind of go here, it seems like. rupees. Okay. So we'll see. Probably nothing will happen, right? Item doesn't work here. Yeah, you gotta wait like a day or something like that. Which, I mean, judging by how fast the moon is... I mean, look at that. That thing is just booking it. Just... Oh, man. Imagine seeing that. I think the days in Shenmue are about an hour, if I'm not mistaken. Like, one day is about an hour. But in this game, it's straight up is like 5 minutes. Ah, here we go. It hatched. Okay. It's the miracle of life. What in tarnation? So he was just sleeping for like multiple days there. Deliver some milk. Yeah, see, again, it's just kind of lame. It's a little bit lame, gotta say. So let's see. I don't know what's in this door here, if anything. If that's even an accessible door. But we can do this. Is this the milk? Are these the boxes of milk? Was he just pushing these giant crates of milk around? No, you can't go in there. That's the milk delivery point. Alright. Straight ahead. Alright. Everyone's least favorite part here. So, let's see. You gotta study the patterns. I'm probably gonna fail hard at this, aren't I? Just because I'm older doesn't mean I'm intelligent, you know? I'm 36 playing this. Doesn't mean... doesn't mean I'm gonna be able to solve the puzzles. Okay, so that guy goes kind of fast through the middle. This guy goes real slow. Did they get off track? Then they meet up in the middle there. I guess we could probably just book it right here. That wasn't too bad. Okay, you can stop yelling. Oh man, this is... there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. Oh my god. Just one step at a time. Those rupees don't tempt me that much. There we go. So what do we got here? They stop in the middle. Are you supposed to just trail one of them? That seems risky. I was about to go for it right there. feel like you're supposed to just trail him. Come on, come on, come on. Alright. One more. That one wasn't even that hard. And that's some skill. That is some definite skill. Castle courtyard. Skill issue, as they say. And just creep up on this girl and just this like random farm boy appears out of nowhere. Who? Yeah, exactly. Who in the hell are you? You could probably be executed for this, right? The spiritual stone of the forest. Yes, I do. Ugh. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. That sentence didn't really sound too good. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Got carried away with my story. I am Zelador. What is your name? Well, my name is Queasy, I'll have you know. In capital letters. Sounds somehow familiar. Okay. I guess while we're on the topic of grammar, I'm not a huge fan of spelling okay as just O and K. It's got to be O-K-A-Y. It's the proper spelling. Oh yeah, Triforce looking awesome. Look how shiny it is. Perfection. That is what has been told. The sages. The Door of Time. Okay, good. We can skip all of that. The Ocarina of Time. Do you understand well? I suppose. Forgot to tell you. Through this here window just now, the other element from my dream, the dark clouds, they symbolize that man in there. Yes, I suppose I will. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I'm sure he is not sincere. What we're planning? Are we planning something? Look at those wonderful flowers. It's fortunate that you have come, this small boy. Okay. Take this letter. This is how, yeah, this is how you get into the other areas, right? Do I still have the chicken? It just totally replaced the chicken. Alright, that's it. Oh wait, she's gonna teach us the lullaby. Impa. I don't think I could sleep with someone just whistling. Okay, so... What? X. So I got past the guards first try, but I can't play this first try. It's hard with this stick. There we go. You've learned Zelda's Lullaby. Okay. We're out of here. Take a good look at that mountain. It's Death Mountain. Oh yeah, Kakariko. Or however you say it. No idea. Some mysterious power. Yeah. Does time pass during the cutscenes? It almost seems like it does. It might. See the shadow. I don't get that the shadow is just spinning constantly. Is that a bug or a feature? I have no idea. Alright, she's out of here. So we're going to go... I guess we'll head to Death Mountain, the Mountain of Death. Death Mountain, Mountain of Death. Or should we go to the... Now that I've made it all the way here, should we go to the ranch first? Let's go to the ranch first. I don't know if I can even do anything there yet. Let's go to the ranch first. I might not make it. We'll see. I might have to suffer through a long 120-second night. Oh, man. Gotta hurry it up. Come on. Come on, step it up. think we're gonna make it. Yeah. Lon Ranch. So this is like, it's not technically night, but it's kind of night. I know you got to get going on this horse stuff pretty early. If you want the horse, which of course we do. She's got the same exact laugh as Zelda does. Afraid of you. I forget what you do to make her not afraid of you. There's something you do. Do you play the lullaby? You do something like that. Is that it? Do you go up with the ocarina? Something like that. Is it Zelda's Lullaby? It's the only song I know. No, it goes... Nope, that did nothing. That did nothing. Oh, okay. She just teaches it to you. Well, you're gonna... Let's sing together. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Stand one pace forward, and then she'll teach it to you. What's the owl doing here? Okay, yeah, now I remember this. Yeah, she just pushes you all over the place. That's some nuzzles right there. Alright. Is there anything else? Nope. That's it. So that was phase 1. I don't remember what there is in here. Oh, yeah. This dude. Ingo. This dump of a ranch. Well, you know what? Get a different job. What can I say? Get a different job. Quit. I think you get some milk here, don't you, at some point? Mm-hmm. How about a little game? Oh, man. The super cuckoos. Cuckoos. Give you something good. Be 10 rupees. I suppose. Okay. Start looking. Okay, well this one right here, we know this one. That's one of them. Okay, then, nope. 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 Come on. Nope. How? That's one. Okay, one more to find. Probably right here. Nope. There we go. That was just total luck. It's plumb incredible. Never heard anyone say that before. How'd you like to marry Mel? Yes, because we're a shipper. We've decided that. We're shipping this one. Yes, we're going to marry her. I think you're a little young for that. Well, you know. What can I say? Lon Lon milk. Okay, so we got some milk and we got a jar out of that. Very good. And he just falls asleep instantly. Classic RPG bedroom right there. Alright. Now I guess we can go to the Mountain of Death. I suppose this would be the time to go. Oh, here we go. Little skeleton dinos. Only things you really need to worry about are those giant spinning flower things that shoot out of the ground. Those things are pretty tough. And I think it's starting to get light again already. We're just going to hang out around here until it does. Hey, got some rupees out of it. Okay. It is morning. Oops. Forgot about that guy just running on the little walkway for no reason. Oh yeah, and you don't want to attack the chickens because they will literally kill you if you do. The boss of the carpenters. Aimlessly around the village. Well, yeah. Man, look how they're really mincing about, aren't they? Boss works us very hard. Doesn't really look like it. Let's see. So, what is this place? Oh, this is the Skulltula house. Okay. Not my favorite house. Gotta say. We all look like this because of the spider's curse. Rich. Oh yeah, they give you like wallets, don't they? Alright. Well, I have a few gold sculptulas, but not enough. I think there's like 50 in total. Maybe there's 100, I don't know. What's in here? Oh, there's a heart piece. How do you get that? Nice. Must have to go around the back of the house. Oh yeah, that's the lady who wants her chickens. Can you just like... Yeah, there is a door there. So how do you get there? I chose death. Hi. What's going on? You wouldn't happen to know how to get to that door, would you? While we're here. Took so long to find someone that's not doing a speedrunner play a randomizer. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not, probably not technically savvy enough to do that. I mean, if I could, I would probably hook up the original N64 and play this, but yeah, I don't know. That's the thing, you know, when you get into the streaming world and everybody is just, you know, they're just kind of doing their, you know, the challenge runs, they're doing whatever is going to get the views, and, you know, I'm at the point I just don't really care, so. I don't really care. We're like the description says, we're not building brands over here. How am I? I am well. I am well. I'm not unwell. So I guess we're gonna gather up these here chickens here. Please bring them back to this pen. Okay, well, I think I can do that. There's not too many around here. Playing this for the first time when it came out, and it was like, yeah, I think I was about the same. I was trying to remember what year it came out. It was 96, perhaps. Because if that was the year, then I would have also been turning 8 years old that year. Yeah. Yeah, I beat it, but I had a strategy guide, which I borrowed from some kid in 4th grade. And used that to complete the game. It was a pretty good, you know, that was back in the day when you get those really nice strategy guides, the glossy pages and full color and everything. You use the camera and how to control it. I mean, yeah, there really isn't a lot of control. It's just kind of that. So. And then playing it on the Switch is a whole different beast because you have to use the right stick in place of the C buttons, which is interesting. Definitely enjoying the adventure. Are you saying, wait, are you saying you, oh, you were 8 when it came out, and I beat it back then. So you were 8 when it came out, but you did beat it back then. So I think you have to, there's some kind of jump you got to do there. C buttons to the D-pad. Oh, can you do that? Yeah, I guess you can do that, right? I would feel like that would be tough too, though, because you're, you know, you only have, you'd have to like do a claw grip or something. there's a way you can get this to... I think you can just do... I don't think you need anything special to do this. I thought there was a way you could just jump across there. In any case, we gotta get these chickens here. So I got, what, 2 of them? Oh, you have to have a chicken to get over there. That's what it is. You have to be holding a chicken, because then you like float. So let's go find another chicken. Depends on the situation. That would be... So it'll just like auto switch it back. That's kind of weird. Is there a chicken on top of this thing? There's something on top of this. Yeah, okay. Freaking Navi, man. Not a Navi fan. Always got something to say. Alright, what do we have here? There's nothing up here? Maybe that's when you're an adult. There's got to be another chicken. There's one. Alright, so yeah, that's what you got to do. The chicken glide. Red Dead 2. Yeah, I've never heard of Wreckfest. It's not a Red Dead fan though. Generally, I don't like open world games. So like this, these older ones are kind of the exception because they were a little bit smaller in terms of open worlds. I mean, my favorite game of all time is Shenmue, which I do plan to play through Shenmue 3 on stream at some point, because I haven't yet, but kids are in college. Okay, very cool. I don't have kids, but that was a conscious decision by my wife and myself, so at least so far. But not for everyone, yeah. That is true. Oh, man. Do have cats, though. We're a crazy cat people. Got 2 cats. Jeez, I thought that's what you did. Is that not what you do? Do you have to like throw the chicken in the air and then grab onto the fence? I don't remember this being that difficult. I guess you can, right? I think if people hate animals, they don't have a soul. Yeah, I mean, I've heard people say, like, the only good cat is a dead cat, or stuff like that. And I'm like, jeez, how can you be, I have, formerly was a boss. I'm at the same level as him now, but he said something to that effect, and I said, well, why? And he said, well, I'm allergic. I'm like, well, it's not the cat's fault that you're allergic to the cat, There we go. Okay, man, that was rough. So let's first things first. Ooh, let's get this chicken out of here. Grew up in a farm. Yeah, I would love to be living that farm life. My wife and I would really like to do that, but that guy needs to be arrested. Which guy? The guy who said the only good cat is a dead cat. Granny's potion shop is closed. I guess we'll go down here. I don't really recall. Me. is there any, it's just like, oh yeah, there's a fish. That's what you do here. I don't know what this is. Hearts or something. Red rupee. Yeah, I mean, Mars Eternal is allergic to cats, but he doesn't think cats should just be, euthanized, so. So let's get this other chicken out of here, too. I don't really remember what getting all these chickens does for you. I'm hoping it'll gain me access to that room and I can get the heart piece. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, they can get on medication or whatever, and then they don't have to really worry about it, but... I don't know if I should have done that. I might have wanted to explore that little area more, but oh well. Should I do that? Maybe that's how you get to that room, honestly. So before I throw all the chickens in here. So I think there's one more yet. I'm gonna go back over there. Yeah, I mean, I've always had cats. Cats, dogs. Yeah, that is true. I don't really want to go into the windmill with the crazy music, because some people like that song. I don't really care for that song. Where is that other chicken? Or was that all of them? That one's back. How did that one get back there? Did they find their way back out somehow? Like, eventually? Okay, so throw you over there. Sleep with that on? With the windmill music on? That seems like not good sleep music. Like, I could see, Water Temple, or... the Zora's Domain or something like that, but I don't know about the windmill song. I feel like that would be... The pause menu? Does that even have music, though? It doesn't even have music. You mean like the main menu? Main menu has good music. I guess it's classic, Nintendo, arpeggiated harp or whatever. Title screen, yeah. The MIDI music, yeah. Alright, so we're back up here. And there's nothing. Surprise, surprise. There's nothing. Unless, maybe, I bet you that's what it is. You need the chicken from here. You need the chicken from here. And then you coast over. Okay, so this is gonna be a whole saga just to get that heart piece. So where's my last chicken here? There we go. So how am I going to get him back in there? Yeah. I'm trying to think of... I mean, there were games that had voices. Like Perfect Dark had voices. There were some. Ah, he didn't get in there. N64 was a strange console, that is for sure. Strange. strange at a time when everyone was going disc based. You know, they stuck with cartridges yet again. You know, they really didn't have anything like any kind of parity with the Saturn or the PS1 in terms of like ports and stuff. I mean, I guess they had some, but it wasn't a lot. I don't know if this is possible now, actually, because I can't get this guy up there. Yeah, it might not be possible unless I can reset the chickens, which I think they do reset, don't they? So maybe that'll be a later date. Now that we've wasted all this time, they're trying to prevent piracy. I've never heard that, but I guess that could be the case. Bring the other two back. Yeah, Nintendo is always doing weird shit. That is for sure. So I hear one to my right. Is there one like on top of the roof or something? I hear it. It's nearby. It's not on top of the tower. I've already been up there. Oops. Did not want to do that. I have no clue. They cheaped out on the SNES chips, for example. That's why so many Genesis games run and look better. Yeah, no, I mean, you know, I'm glad that you acknowledge that, because I mean, I've always been a Sega man. Grew up with Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, all that stuff. The only Nintendo system I really owned was the N64, honestly. So I'm definitely not a Nintendo aficionado. In fact, this is the only Zelda game I ever played to completion. Didn't really care for Breath of the Wild. Didn't have the capability to play any of the other ones until like way later, you know, when I actually had money. By the time PS2 was out. Well, I'm not sure where these chickens are, frankly speaking. Maybe there's some in the middle there, or at the beginning of the village. Twilight Princess, yeah, that was the one everyone wanted at the time when they showed off Wind Waker, you know, for the first time. Oh, there's one. See, the draw distance is so bad I couldn't see him. Everyone wanted that realistic-looking Zelda. It does. I mean, this game honestly doesn't look bad. I mean, it's definitely dated, but it has a certain style to it that kind of counteracts some of that. Okay, so there's one more. It is to my right, somewhere. Where is it? Is it in the... It's not in the well, right? Yeah, you can't go in the well. It's to the right. Played all the Game Boy and DS ones. Okay, you must be a Zelda mega fan then. I always just thought this game had very good atmosphere, aesthetics, especially the dungeons. So that's really what always appealed to me about it. Where the hell is this chicken at? Did I already go in here? Okay, it's to my left. Like, where is it? It's to my right now. Is it just down here? Am I just missing it? It's close. Yeah, that is pretty. It is probably rare that I would think it would be rare that like the younger generation would appreciate something in the same way that that we did. But I guess maybe they could. This is one of those kind of all-timer games that might have that kind of appeal to it. But a lot of times it's just Dad, I don't want to play that. Fortnite is out. I don't want to. It's Minecraft is out. I'm not trying to play Zelda. No, yeah, I mean I understand it, but. Well, I have no clue where this last damn chicken is. I have no clue. I straight up sounds like it's up here, but there's nothing up here. And I looked all around here. There ain't nothing. There ain't nothing. Unless you're supposed to jump off of here and glide to a rooftop that I can't see. Twin trucks are getting pregnant. I suppose. Yeah, that's the people. I don't know. I feel like nowadays, like video games are so ubiquitous that it's just kind of, it's just something everyone does almost to a fault. Whereas back then, it was very much like, what are you doing playing these games for? Like you should be outside. You should be doing other. Almost like not that they would encourage you to do drugs, but they would encourage you rather than play video games. They would encourage you to like. Get involved in things that would eventually lead to, parties, drug use, things like that, pregnancy, perhaps, somewhere down the line, rather than just sitting up in your room playing video games. Not that that's all well and good itself, but it is interesting. See, I don't play them till night normally because I love being outside. Yeah, no, you have to be outside. Such a bad kid. I have to tell you, yeah. What all did he say? I know he said such a bad kid. Tell you some juicy gossip. The boss carpenter has a son. He's the guy who sits under the tree every night. Don't tell the boss I told you about that. Why is that? Is that scandalous? Alright, well, we've pretty much exhausted our chicken search here. I will have to look it up or something. Because I have no clue where that last chicken is. I can hear it, but I have no idea. Bring the last one. Yeah, well. That's a real gaming family, it sounds like. Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, my dad would play Genesis and Saturn and stuff with me, and then he kind of grew out of it. I think as the games got more complicated. But even my mom would play Bubsy. She was probably the only Bubsy fan that ever existed on Earth. She still likes Bubsy to this day. Remembers him fondly. And she liked Columns 3 a lot. And she would maybe play a little bit of Sonic. But that was about it. So there's something to do with this guy where you get him his mask for his son or something. Can't you read the sign over there? Oh no, maybe I just had to give him the letter. That'll probably do it, right? Yeah, that works. Surely. This is Queasy. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Wahaha. Yeah, okay. But yeah, she would play Columns, she would play Bubsy, she'd play a little bit of Sonic, and then my dad would play everything. He was big into the X-Men. I remember him playing X-Men 2 Clone Wars on Genesis a lot. The first X-Men game as well. We would do a little bit of Streets of Rage and Shinobi and stuff like that. He always liked those basketball games, NBA Jam and stuff like that. And then he liked fighting games too. But he never had any skill at it, or I guess back then it was a little more difficult to understand how to play fighting games, as there was no practice modes and stuff like that. But he would always be. I just remember playing these games and be like, you gotta do these, you gotta do combos, you gotta press A B A B, and that's how you do the special moves. He just knew. It was just you just press random buttons and you'll do things. But there was that, and then we got to the Saturn. And he would play. I remember he got big into Gex, the first one. He was playing that a lot. But after the Saturn era, he kind of cooled off on the stuff. What are these things called? Like or something like that? Still play many Genesis and SNES. Isn't there boulders that come through here? I don't like that. Okay, I hear a golden sculpture in there. That sound they make when they die always kind of freaked me out. Yeah, 3D was a lot for a lot of people to handle. Or the concept of using 2 sticks at once. That was notoriously always very difficult for some. Oh yeah. One of the Gorons, the stone-eating people. That huge boulder. Bring my 360 to his house so he could watch me. But yeah, I know. Yeah, that would happen for sure. Yeah, my dad was always interested in the latest games and technology and stuff, but he wasn't always a great user of it. Which, I think that's admirable, because I encounter people regularly in my job that are, older people that will tell you things like, I don't do email, even when it's extremely necessary for them to get what they want, sign up for things and whatnot. I don't do email. And okay, well, think about it. So you're late 60s or something like that. When email came out, you would have been my age, roughly. My age that I am now. So you just chose at some point that you just weren't going to engage with it at all. And I'm not a big techno guy, just I gotta be all in the latest AI and all this stuff, but you should at least try to keep up, I think. Teachers didn't know how to use a VHS player. Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like back then, though, people knew technology better. Like, people knew how to use PCs better back then. Now you have someone get on a PC and they can't even, telling them how to save as on a Word document or something like that is just, oh, just so much. Everyone feels faint of hunger because of the food shortage. The Dodongo's cavern. Is that a quarry? It doesn't seem like a quarry. It's more like a cave. VHS been around since the 70s. Maybe she was only used to using the Betamax or whatever. So I don't quite remember all that you have to do here. But there is a lot of nonsense with the bombs, that's for sure. Is there a shop or something? Gotta go to a shop. Is it down in the bottom there? It's old Betamax. Oh yeah, here you go. And then we gotta do Zelda's Lullaby. Watch Indiana Jones, the first one on it. Bucket list. How was the quality? Was it superior to VHS? I don't really know. I never engaged with Betamax very much. Man, this guy's looking rough. He's very angular. You're just a little kid. Really angry. Get out of my face now. Do you show him the letter? No, it doesn't work here. What would she say if we told her we're going to save Hyrule? I don't care. Why are you asking me? It looks better, but the issue is it's more expensive than VHS. Blade Runner on the laser disc. Do you just play it again? No, I know. That's why she's telling me about Soraya, because I'm supposed to go... Wait, what? That's... Okay. Oh, it gives you a hint there. Okay, yeah, because you're supposed to go back to the forest and you got to learn the song of the forest. That's what it is. That's what it is. Love taking it apart. Doing the teardowns. Well, let's see here. So I guess that means we got to go all the way back to the forest, to the Lost Woods. Got to hear everybody's favorite jam. Disassemble this PS1. Yeah, that would be I mean, I guess as long as you could reassemble it. But that would definitely be a cause for violence back in those days. You had to put something on top of the disc tray to keep it closed. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that would happen regardless of if you were messing around with it. I had issues with my Dreamcast sometimes where you would have to it was certain games you would start them up and then you had to tilt the console. You had to lift it up and tilt it at a certain angle to the left, probably about a 45-degree angle. Um, and that would I think it was right when you reached the Sega screen. I can't remember exactly, but you had to do it at that point because otherwise it like the laser wouldn't skip ahead or something like that. It was something weird like that. And that was the only way you could get certain games to work. And how I discovered that, at age 12 or whatever, I have no idea. But take apart carburetors. Yeah, that kind of car repair would be something that I wish I knew more about. Yeah, the chickens did not respawn in any particular area, so it does sound like some gold sculptulas are out though. I'll have to explore that at some point. I think right now we're gonna head back to the forest though. Have all the time in the world to figure out it. As a kid, you don't go to work. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't know how good you have it until way later. Never played a physical Saturn. Well, that's true of a lot of people. A lot of people have never played the Sega Saturn, unfortunately. Who never knew anyone that had one. Yeah, the only person I ever knew that had one is Mars Eternal, who was in here earlier. And of course, I had one, but it was it just there wasn't much on it, was in terms of like pop stuff. And you had this kind of Mars Eternal's lurking. Yeah, Mars Eternal has this whole theory about Sony and their conspiracy to take down Sega. Which basically you're as a tech company, a company that specializes in TVs and stereos and things like that, and has movie studios that they pushed those sorts of qualities in games very aggressively when the PlayStation came out, and so that gaming itself kind of turned into a spectacle for, you know, CD quality audio and sound systems and higher end monitors and things like that. And so you're obviously, if you're a company that sells those things, you're going to want to tie in as many products as possible, and that's kind of how it went. Because the games during that era became very much focused on movie like qualities and all of that good stuff, when previously they were more arcade based. This is where you got to follow the music. It's the owl again. You will come upon the sacred forest meadow. That place is tough, honestly. No, I'm good. I don't need to hear it again. I'm good. Trust me. No, you don't go straight. It's funny. I remember this like being a lot more subjective or something as a kid. Like you might just pick the wrong door, but it seems pretty easy. Seems pretty easy. Sacred Forest Meadow. Oh yeah. Nintendo shot themselves in the foot. PS1 was cheaper, developed for easy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean Sega also did that. I mean with the when they got to Dreamcast, the GD-ROM, you're developing your own stock to print the games on. Similar thing. Well, I guess they weren't developing them probably, but they were using them. It's not a common. I don't know what that would be. Medium for for games to be on. I don't like killing these guys. They're so cute. Guy had a Dreamcast. He was so mad when they canceled it. Put his eggs in a Dreamcast basket. Not the yeah. I mean, there was a time when that didn't seem ridiculous. There was definitely a time when that didn't seem ridiculous. When the Dreamcast first came out, that was like, man. The first time we saw Sonic Adventure. But, shortly thereafter you started to see things like Halo, and even on PS2. I mean, PS2, I guess early, I don't know, did PS2 have a great early library? They had Metal Gear Solid 2, which was, obviously hard to beat. But, other than that, I'm thinking Smuggler's Run. Stuff like that. Of course, eventually, yeah, you got all the Final Fantasies, you got all that stuff. God of War. Everything. Grand Theft Auto. How are they hitting me? I need some hearts, yo. I'm gonna die. Okay. You better give me some hearts. Tag and tag. I will say, yeah, I think the early PS2 library was not as like strong as like Xbox. Mainly just because Xbox had like Halo, the game of a generation. It's my secret place. Halo's the last LAN party I remember. Yeah, LAN parties. That was. I don't know. I think I played maybe one or two Halo LAN parties with some friends. I do remember playing a lot of local multiplayer or GoldenEye back in the day, though. I don't think I ever. No one ever had Perfect Dark though, except me. So I don't think I ever got to play that with a bunch of people, which would have been awesome. Anime store. I didn't know they had just anime stores. Please don't forget this song. Oh, I can't now. It's in the menu. Permanently etched into the stone of the menu. I was never into anime. I'm into a lot of like anime adjacent things, but as far as just anime, not so much. Yeah, this is what I need. I need some health. I don't have an empty bottle, do I? No, I just have the milk bottle. See, otherwise I could grab one of those fairies for later use. This guy again. Did you learn a song? Yes, I did. Spying on me as usual. I feel like there's some backstory to this guy that they must have like cut out because he features very prominently in the child section, and like yeah, there's a lot of tutorial stuff that he tells you, but like they show him like in moments when you wouldn't think he would be there, like just flying overhead and stuff. So like I don't know, there's some kind of backstory to this guy that I feel like they just cut out or something. Because what was that one cutscene where he was just there? Like they just showed him flying above. Alright, so been streaming about 2.5 hours here. That's probably about my peak. Or my limit, I should say. So I'm gonna run back to Death Mountain, and I'm going to play this song for whatever his name is, Darunia, and then we're gonna probably call it good for today. But we'll be back next Sunday. This is a Sunday morning stream, depending on your time zone, I guess. I must go as well. See you. Yes, thank you very much. I chose death. Very, very good conversation. That's the kind of stream I like to have. You know, you like to sit here and chit chat about shit. We're not, you know, we're not. I don't even want to get into it. We're not getting into all that extra stuff. We're not doing contests. We're not doing giveaways. We're not doing donation messages and all that stuff. Yeah, we're just shooting the shit, you know. No pies in the face. I do like a good pie in the face. I do like a good pie in the face. It's a classic gag. You ever seen those prank videos where the guy will literally just go up to people on the street and throw a pie in their face? Goes up to the guy in the gym who's on the treadmill, throws a pie in his face, runs away. It's pretty good. And then they did a variation of that prank where they would pull the chair out and then pie in the face. Or no, maybe it was the opposite. Pie in the face and then pull the chair. Just brutal. Devastating. This guy. Yeah. I forget how you get him to stop. Whoa. Didn't want that. around trees. Some of those pranks are pretty dangerous. There's a guy he's going. It's like asking people to buy guns in the hood or something. He's just going up to people like, just inner city. Just going up to people cold, saying, "Hey, do you want to buy a gun?" It's like, jeez, man. All right, how does this go? No, it's not that. No, it's not that. That's it. Okay. Down, right, left. Okay, this part when he dances. Yeah, that's like I said, some of the stuff's just kind of lame. Some of the stuff's kind of lame. The dungeon that you go to as a result of this, not lame. This part, it's lame. But, it's Nintendo. That's Nintendo for you. It's lame. What a hot beat. And just like that, he's standing still again. The big boss of the Gorons. Prove you're a real man. Alright, we needed that. I'm not sure where you get the bomb bag. Destroy the monsters. Yeah, I'm not sure where you get the bomb bag from, because you need that to hold the bombs. I can't pick these up because they're on the wall. But you can grab other ones, I think. But in any case, we are going to create a suspend point. Can't call it a save point. No, it's a suspend point. And then we'll save in-game as well. And yeah, that has been part 1 of Ocarina of Time. So, yeah. I'm not going to do the whole outro here. Appreciate everyone for watching, all 2 people. No, there were some other lurkers, I think, in there. But, we'll be back next Sunday. And Lord willing, we'll play some more of this game. And I don't think it'll take too long to beat it. A few sessions. Although at this pace, it might take half a year. I don't know. But it's only like a 20-hour game or something like that, I believe. But anyway, so that's that. Queasy Crayfish, we're out of here. Peace.